What's poppin', y'all? It looks like trouble in friendship paradise between the two besties, DDG and Blueface. I mean, these guys have made they have made a hit together, and they've known each other for well over
Yeah, it was
6
only
years at
one.
this point. So what first started was that DDG had gifted Blueface, who was doing a huge live stream, an event live stream that had tens of thousands of viewers. I wasn't there to check the active chatters, so we don't know how real that was. Of course, they're gonna juice up the numbers somehow. Somebody, I don't think Blueface is behind it. I don't think he would know how to do that. But DDG gifts 50 subs to Blueface, showing his support, and Blueface would react in a very odd way.
With DDG, I love DDG, but it gets to a point, you know? It's content, we really friends, because I shouldn't have to text it. This is my new number 100 times. So you invite to my baby shower 100 times, and then you want to give subs and shit. Appreciate the subs, but I don't care about that shit. In real life, they got 45K in the chat.
He had 45K in the chat, but my whole thing is with Blue is like he didn't know what DDG had going on personally. I get that he was in his feelings. I get that that's your bro. Like, I'm not totally absolving DDG. DDG could have communicated better. That's where DDG fucked up at. I feel like two things can be true. DDG fucked up not communicating, but I feel like you fucked up going on stream, airing this shit out. You feel what I'm saying? Because DDG is bad with texting. He did put that out there. Now, that's something that DDG need to handle on his own personal time. But yeah, DDG is bad with, with texting. So, but yeah, I feel like two things can be true. I feel like both of y'all wrong, but at the same time, shit, y'all can make it right.
I'm gonna show y'all my text thread for DDG. Just so y'all know, it's like, all right, that's kind of weird. Nobody's bigger than the program. Still great. That of me. This is the text thread, Cap. Sometimes you only respect the social media. That's where you got to take it sometimes for them to respond.
So looking at this, I'm not sure if DDG or actually...
And I ain't going to keep pausing it, but I do feel what Blue's saying. Like, I'm not going to act like I don't feel what he's saying. Sometimes you do feel like, okay, nigga, you're not responding. I'm going to take it to the internet. But I just feel like he shouldn't have did that. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? However y'all could have got in contact, y'all should have got in contact. Like I said, DDG should have been a better friend in communicating. That's where DDG fucked up at. It's like, nigga, but at the same time, you can't take everything personal because sometimes everybody got a different way of handling shit. I done learned that in life too. Sometimes a motherfucker be going through some shit and they not communicating with you, not on no like it's malicious. They trying to be it's directed to, personally towards you. They just trying to handle what they trying to handle. They know what they going through. Nobody can help them with. So they just trying to get themselves together before they come back around. Him gifting them 50 subs could have been him showing his support from afar. Like, bro, even though I'm not there, I sent 50 subs. Even though Blue, like, I don't give a fuck about that in real life. You give some fuck about it, nigga, because you brought up we got 45K in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So you care about that. You feel me? But I feel like that was just him showing his support.
Blueface in this regard is drunk, what's going on, but he would show the text conversation between him and DDG, and the text thread says the following, and it says the dates too. So it says on Monday, it's Blueface, this my new line, bro, we going on tour next month, gang. And then crickets. Tuesday, he texts him, my number got leaked, it's Blueface, this my new number. Again, it gets ignored. And then he sends him a baby shower invite, which is like a day before. And he doesn't show up to the baby shower. And also, I will say from the perspective of Blueface, there is business involved here.
I didn't ask to go on tour with DDG. I never mentioned going on tour with DDG. So you asked for this, brother. And I feel a little disrespectful that you're not following up with what you asked for.
Like I said, I get it, bro. I get how Blueface feel, but this is what makes me believe that there's something deeper going on. I don't feel like DDG just ignoring him. I don't feel like he just ignoring him. I feel like it's something else going on. He hit him, yo, this is my new line. You know what I'm saying? We going on tour. He excited. That's why I get how he feeling. Like, I get it. From Blueface POV, I'm a Libra, bro. So, not trying to be on that horoscope shit. You feel me? I'm not a weirdo. I'm not trying to be on that horoscope shit, but at the same time, I can see shit from both sides. You feel me? And I can see why Blue feeling the way he feeling, but it's like, you shouldn't have handled it like this, gang. But I can see why he feel the way he feel. DDG was, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like he got something else going on.
My homie asked me for anything, screw crib. What we doing?
Get 10 million.
Let's do it.
I don't ever remember DDG saying that he wanted to go on tour with Blueface, but it is understandable if he actually said that. And now you're ghosting the guy after he got the things prepared. Well, like I said, it's a little bit weird. You don't know if this is content farming, but he would come back a second time talking about this same situation with Wack 100, who manages a lot of Blueface's business. He signed Blueface initially, and
And what I didn't like about it with Wack was instigating it. Wack was instigating it.
even he was surprised by how he was reacting and talking about Blueface.
DDG came out first and said he wanted to tour with us. So we set everything up to tour. And brother's giving us some pushback, some inconsistent conversation. DDG, what's up, bro? We touring or what?
DD, don't be playing, DD.
This the last chance, bro. We locking in dates. We locking in contracts, brother. We need you to be more responsive.
Meet us in Calabasas.
Yeah, come on. We moonwalking through the United States, DDG. Everybody tell DDG, is you going on tour with Blueface or not? You asked for this.
God damn it.
We set it up.
Off. Streamers high.
And
going down.
We still waiting on your response, DDG. We still waiting on your promotion, man. Let me know. What we doing? I hate to think that when I went to prison, you got Hollywood and stop.
Nah, DD.
Yeah, I wouldn't think DDG would do this.
DD ain't never do it.
He didn't help me get all this streaming.
See, all of this is too much. I get what they doing. They, you know what I mean? They just probably clip farming, just doing it for the content. But this is too much. He ain't get Hollywood on you, bro. This man came and set up your PC, told you to get in the streaming, wanted you, you know what I'm saying, when you first came home to get in the streaming because he knew it was a bag for you. And he know how entertaining you is. He, obviously, 45K in the chat, as he said. So he know how entertaining you is, gang. This your mans, bro. Like, DDG just has some shit going on. I understand you hurt, though. Blue is hurt. This is how you know they real friends. And he said, oh, it's just, no, I don't think, DDG, you could tell who his real friends is and who his real friends is not. Blueface is definitely one of the people he consider a real friend. All the shit that Blue do, and he still fuck with Blue, and I'm talking about on the side with the you know, all the backlash shit Blueface get. Blueface is not the most likable person on the internet. We all know this. Like, come on now. But he's still, like, you feel me? He still stand by his man. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's my friend. It's definitely genuine. But I know his feelings is hurt. That's what it seemed like.
Together.
That's your partner. That's your
saying.
brother for real.
He ain't been acting like it lately. I invited him to the baby shower. I keep texting him my new number.
DD is the only motherfucker you gave me a no-fly zone on.
All that. I've been tapping in with brother, and brother's been acting like it's all for content, like it's all for stream. So,
he ain't responded.
I would love to see him show up without the cameras on, without the stream going.
So you could see Wack 100 initially. He's like, yo, are we in content mode? What the hell's going on here? He's looking at the camera. He's looking at Blueface. Like, hold on, is this guy serious? What's going on? Well, it looks to be serious because he was talking about the tour. And DDG just got off the tour. That's why I find it very surprising that he would be willing to go on tour again. He went on his own tour. And keep in mind, when DDG showed up to LA, Blueface wasn't at his tour date.
Sexy Red, my homegirl. If Evelyn would have came to the show tonight, maybe I could have FaceTimed her. Whoop-de-doo, didn't come though. It's all good. Nobody came except for Johnny. Johnny, the only streamer that pulled up on me.
Get it, Johnny. Get it, Johnny.
Now, you see how this happened. I don't know what was going on with Blueface at the time, but you see how, and I watched DDG's whole tour. I tuned in. I was watching it. I don't remember exactly this show or whatever, but now that he bringing up this clip, DDG didn't take it personal. See what I'm saying? People be busy, bro. People got schedules. People got shit that they doing. And he didn't take this personal. After that, I think he was still around Blueface. They still did some shit too. I think this was, I don't know if this was after or before they did the shit with Rich the Kid or whatever, that Whole Lot of Vibes or whatever song they did. But he never took it personal. You can't take shit personal, bro. You can't. Hopefully a nigga can spin around the next time and come through. You feel me? But we in an era where everybody takes shit like, oh, you being weird, you hating on me. Nah, nigga not hating, bro. It's just, everybody got lives, bro. What I didn't realize is, take this from this video, y'all. Everybody is the main character in their life. Everybody is the main character in their life.
Johnny.
Yeah.
What dogs are calling?
Hold on, I need to put some ice in it real quick.
Bro, I have to go home. Bro, it's too hot in this.
So this was a clip that was going around at the time where DDG was showing love to Johnny, who was his previous cameraman, who has a successful streaming career right now, and saying like, yo, this guy held me down. None of my other LA streamer friends showed up here. And it didn't look like Blueface showed up there either. I don't know if Blueface was in LA, because I think he would have shown up. But regardless, he didn't show up at that event. And after just going on this tour, it would surprise me if DDG was willing to go on another tour with Blueface after that. So I think he was just saying that in passing, and they took it as DDG being serious about it. Not too sure, but it got crazy for him to say,
"No, DDG serious. That tour is happening. That tour is definitely happening."
hey, F DDG?
You know how we gonna do it. We just gonna say us.
Nah, not DD. D come out to see. DD.
I'm reaching out.
I'm calling you tonight. He ain't responding? No way, I don't believe that.
Come on, brother.
I don't believe DD ain't responding to you.
I'm telling brother, you came online and said that you want to go on tour with us. I tell you, set the tour up. Now he's doing like, weird. So I hope it's just not all for content.
DD, I'm calling you tonight, DD.
Let's see. I hope the chat can let him know, like, hey, bro, Blue really with you. He trying to rock with you, but you getting this a little confused,
That's a fact. It cannot be that.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I looked on Kick today. Did it say 50,000?
We outdoing everybody, but
58,000? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kick. Shout out to my guy over there, Grand. I'll with you. And stay tuned, because
he gifted 50 subs, but I invited him to my baby shower maybe a day or two ago, so no response.
Oh, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's getting
we on our way.
I'm starting to look at a little weird. I fuck her, but in a minute, you know when friends don't be.
Maybe did he go to the fight? He might have went to the fight.
All that. No about no social media, none of that. We friends or not?
That's a fact.
It's gonna be.
Blueface also seems a little like he's a little bit intoxicated in this video or in this clip, as I should say. He does like he's a little intoxicated, but I just think it's a miscommunication. I can't even fucking talk. Miscommunication between friends. That's all I think it is. I don't think it's that deep, bro. I don't think it's that deep. You missed your baby shower. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, I didn't see niggas fall out over shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's not a shocker to me. But at the same time, these is industry friends. To me personally, industry friends is different than regular friends. Not trying to say it like that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, to me, a nigga not gonna always be there. Niggas moving around in the industry, bro. I understand you text them, and I feel like it ain't even that he didn't show up. I think it's the biggest thing is that he ignored him. That's why I said that is on DDG. That's DDG's bad. But yeah, that's as far as I go with that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's a fact. DD. We gave you that platinum, DD.
Hey, go with grandma.
Leave me in Calabasas.
I don't care about this.
Moonwalk to Calabasas.
I don't care about no subs, bro. You know, me in real life.
I might be by myself on this, and this might be a crazy take, but I didn't even listen to the version of Moonwalking to Calabasas with Blueface. So Wax saying that they gave DDG that plaque, I don't agree with that. That I don't agree with. That's a whole nother take. That can be a whole nother video, but yeah, I don't agree with that.
Let me know.
Diddy go.
I'll let you know.
Ain't no way Diddy ain't go.
I'm willing to just say Blueface was really drunk here and a little bit emotional, so that's how he reacted in the way that he did. Because Blueface was just recently on tour too. So I don't know what behind the scenes conversations were going around about this, and the likelihood that DDG was going to show up to the event, which we don't know what kind of drama was going to pop off at that event. Keep in mind, this happened on a weekend. DDG is usually seeing his kid during the weekend. Keep in mind, his kid can't be on camera anymore. That's when he spends time with Halo. Halo hasn't been on camera for whatever. He made some agreements with the baby mama, Halle Bailey. So he was probably spending time with his kid. He hits him up on a Friday, the day before. I mean, he probably didn't want to message him. But this is the thing. A whole week from Monday to Friday, he's not responding to Blueface, his mans. That's a little bit crazy. And DDG would briefly address this on his stream when he was doing like his required segment on Kick.
We talking about money on the other for the other. That's why I keep getting timed out. Ain't no ads on. What you think I'm from the app about? Wrong with you?
So he ain't gonna address
I'm
it.
trying to get your money, dog. Talk to me. Yeah, come on.
Damn.
Talk to me. 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 Come on.
So he touches on it, but he doesn't want to go into it. I think he's waiting to stream the next day on Twitch to go into it. And I think
Which
he
is
wants to handle it behind the scenes
that's a
first. He
typical
doesn't want this
DDG,
to turn into a situation where
approach,
him and
if
Blueface
you
are
know.
going at it in public, because I do think Blueface is his man. You can't question the intention of DDG when after jail, DDG was the first person he streamed with. He put him on to streaming. He got him a setup. He told him exactly what he had to do. He urged him into it when Blueface was 50-50 about it. He was like, yo, I don't know. That's going to mess up my rap career. The streaming stuff messes with your image, which is really important as a rapper. And DDG was like, nah, keep it pushing. And now Blueface is allegedly making like 25 grand a week. Some people were saying it's a month. Nah, it's more than that. That's for sure. He's probably
He making 25 grand a week, and that's what I'm saying. And DDG was one of the ones that even when Blueface was in jail, like when Christian would come around, Blueface would move. I mean, not Blueface, DDG would move around. Like that's a real friend, bro. He kept it real respectful, real. You know what I'm saying? Like DDG, that's his real friend, bro. He really fuck with bro. Like off the camera, I know they really hang out. They really, you know what I'm saying? They really talk. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't want to see these niggas beef, gang. They definitely need to just a phone call. You know what I'm saying? A little phone call. You feel me? And this shit could be all handled. It ain't that serious, bro. It ain't.
just making that off of subs per month because he's got at least 5,000 subs and then they're paying him hourly for, you know, how much people stay on his stream and active in his chat.
And
so
chat
for
engagement.
Blueface to come at DDG like that, but this is the thing. When you're a DDG, this is the only thing that's going to get him to reply to a Blueface. Like Blueface tapped him 3 times and he didn't reply. But also, he didn't specifically ask him anything. Well, he actually, no. I got to take that back. He did. He said, yo, we going on tour next month. I think
Yeah,
DDG
I
saw
was
that.
about to
He's
say,
like,
yeah,
wait,
he
when
did.
did I agree to tour? Oh man, this is going to be some sort of a confrontation situation that we're
At the end of the day, like I said, I rock with both parties, but it's no excuse. DDG, I understand you might have been going through some shit and everybody handles shit differently. But at the end of the day, it's no excuse for handling it like that. DDG was kind of being a bad friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make no excuse for him. He was being a bad friend. But Blue, he was hurt. That's why I say I understand where Blue was coming from. But Blue, you should have just got in contact with him another way or something like that. But at that point, at the same time, it's like, nigga, at that point, they gotta hit you 2-3 times. Like, I don't even want to. You know what I'm saying? I get it. That ego kick in, that man shit, you know what I'm saying, kick in. And rightfully so, because it's like, gang, I hit you 3 times. Like, I'm not about to, I ain't your woman or nothing, bro. I just asked you to come to my baby shower. It's either a yes or a no. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? You didn't even really got to explain yourself. Or, you know, let me know what's going on. That's all it is to it. But I ain't gonna create no excuses for him. But I feel like this definitely could be patched up. I definitely want it to be patched up because I fuck with them, and I know that tour would be definitely a hit. That'd definitely be a hit. You know, DDG be pulling probably whatever, how many ever 20-30K probably in his chat. Fucking Blueface pulling another 30-40 in his chat, whatever, or both of them pulling. You know what I mean? But it's gonna be an epic tour, bro. It's definitely gonna be an epic tour. Nigga, they come my way, shit. I might want to buy some tickets.
gonna have to talk out in person, and I don't think he wants to handle it online. So I hope these guys are able to patch it up. I mean, look, you even saw Whack 100's reaction. He's like, man, come on, DDG, no way. Like, y'all are boys. Y'all are, like, that's your mans in them. So I wouldn't like to see this great relationship, great friendship break apart. These guys are great together. They haven't done much music together in a very long time. I do think they were supposed to drop an EP or something. Would people still be anticipating? I think they would actually mess with something like that right now.
Yeah.
That's one thing that Plaque Boy Max got to do. He got to get DDG and Blueface in the booth, and they got to make a 3-track EP. That would bang. Like, both content-wise and music-wise. I mean, these guys haven't missed together. Well, they did, like, take one swing? Nah, I think they have a couple of songs together. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Do you think Blueface should have kept trying to handle this behind the scenes? I mean, he didn't show that he called DDG. I think DDG just saw those texts and he was like, oh, we'll see about that. I think if he called him, that's a different story because that just shows another level of urgency. But let me know what y'all think in the comments.
I don't think so. I think I just think this was it was mishandled and a miscommunication, like I said. I feel like Blue could have not handled it on camera, but at the same time, he was feeling hurt. He was feeling ignored, like his man wasn't paying attention to him. I already texted you 3 times. I shouldn't have had to call you. You know what I'm saying? Like, men understand what I'm saying. Like, it's not, you know what I'm saying? Or people that just, that can relate to what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? But definitely men. Y'all can understand what I'm saying. That I didn't text you 3 times, bro. Everybody got their phone in their hand. You didn't see my text. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, DDG, he was being a bad friend in that situation. He could have responded. And I know he probably was with his son or whatever, but just communicate and let niggas know that. Or at least hit me back. It's been a week, gang. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, gang. This is our first video back in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? We back, squad.